Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. This is going to be a What's the Gossip on You reading, you guys. So let's call on the divine and ask what the gossip is on you. Divine, please guide us and protect us as we dive into this collective energy. Please give us clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective gossip energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? Somebody wanted to make you seem like you were relying on them, like you weren't getting to the top by yourself. They wanted to seem like they were the ones that had it all together, and you were just trying to like live off of them or mooch off of people who already had it together here. And then now their brain is feeling really dumb because they're realizing that you brought a lot to the table, and that's what networking is. You guys brought a lot more to the table than these people brought to the table because they mistake their accomplishments for things that they actually gave to other people. This is somebody who's like, okay, well, um, I graduated college. That's a great accomplishment and it's good too. But what does it does do for somebody in a relationship? Like, it could make you look like a better suitor for the job, but it's not something of value. Like, okay, I know how to do hair, watch kids, if you need me, I have a flexible job so I can get to you anytime you need me. Things that are actually beneficial to other people here. They mistaking their accolades for their virtues, basically. They got their accolades and their virtues mixed up here. And especially where they fit in at. And because you didn't have the same accolades, it's like they downplayed your virtues and your skills. You guys could have a heavy skill set here as far as even emotional maturity. You're a good listener. You guys, you validate people. You love the right way here. There's some people who wanted to play in your face and they regret playing in your face. They felt superior compared to you. These people had like some sort of superiority complex. This could be you guys building on social media and they got more of a following than you. Like say you guys like maybe you're both doing startups. You guys are both doing startups for nails or even nursing, transportation. It could be you guys could be like transporting people, medical transportation. I don't know what you're trying to do. Like you guys are both building startup businesses. Their business has more followers than you, but they want to link businesses because you guys actually have like the in-person business. You got everything you need. You guys got the skills. You got the networking abilities. You know how to draw people in. You know how to post ads. You got the time. You got the facts. You got a whole lot going on here that they didn't value. They thought that you needed them. And it's like some part of them feel really sick here. They want to like fix things, pick things up with you because there's a lot of people that wanted to screw with your head, play with your energy for some reason here, and they regret not taking you seriously. Like even though they wanted you on the team, even if they felt like they knew your value, they felt like you didn't know your value here. There's people who had a sense of like ownership over you and how to do certain things. And now like I feel like you guys could be growing in popularity. Like, they're seeing your business take off, or, they're seeing you book actual clientele. Maybe their business didn't have the license here. Boundaries is coming out here. So the gossip on you is that you're setting extremely strong boundaries, saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Enough is enough here. You guys are drawing strong boundaries between you and these people, and that's what's embarrassing them the most. They're like, okay, because if the collective relied on you, why does the collective feel the need to protect themselves from you? You guys aren't letting anybody in to destroy your business. You're looking pretty independent. So a lot of the things that these people said about you is like, hmm, it's not, you're not looking like how people thought you looked. There's a lot of people sad because they thought that you would want to be around them. Like they had thoughts of coming towards you, but they just felt like you weren't quite up there yet. You know, well, maybe if you could, and then they're like, oh, they're getting up there. We're going to set up obstacles because no, not on our team. We the ones who do. And then motherfuckers be relying on us, and then that's like, that's not relying on people. They wish that they would better look at what people had to offer than what they thought. Like, you know, like I feel like you guys just didn't play the popular game and you're growing on your own, and they're surprised that you're growing on your own here. I also feel like these people, they could have had popularity, but you don't, you have influence. They don't have true influence. They're starting to realize that they're not doing anything of value. They're not bringing anything of value to the world. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Glow up is already facing up here. A lot of you guys are, you're glowing the hell up, and people can see that. You glowed up because of your boundaries here. Because you have strong boundaries, there's a lot of people that want to come towards you. There's a lot of people who want to have serious conversations with you because they felt like maybe you were confused or you were coming from a place of not fully knowing what you were doing, and they kind of took advantage of that. There's somebody that feels like, I don't know, they feel like they're a loser here, or somebody wanted to, like, they could have did and paid a lot to sabotage you or look better than you. The collective doesn't know how to do this, doesn't know how to do that, and then next thing you know, you just a full angel. They see wings come out your back, woo, 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 and fly. Or a lot of you guys, you changed lanes. I feel like that's the main gossip on you, is that you switched lanes on them. Like, you know, like whatever lane you were driving in before, you're like, whatever. Boop, 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 and you completely did a U-turn, a left, a face, and then you know your fucking car could have turned into a spaceship. You went somewhere they don't even know how to follow, so they definitely don't know how to set the rules for it. So that's what pisses them off the most. They don't know what you're doing to enough to tell you that you don't know what you're doing. Before, people wanted to make it seem like you don't even know what you're doing. The collective is doing things this way, they're doing things the wrong way. And then they use that as an excuse to bully you, an excuse to come against you here. They wanted to knock you down because, for a bunch of different reasons, because they just wanted to feel superior compared to you. But I feel like a lot of you guys exposed that. It was like, you know, and now, you know, you expose that because you're getting money and they're getting attention. And then it takes them a long time to get attention off of the money they get. This could be like on Twitter. Like, you know, you guys could use Twitter to do racy things and X-rated things, but those accounts are never going to be monetized. You have to work to then get them subscribed to your X-rated sites. Whereas you can use Twitter to post astrology readings or post funny memes, and you'll actually get paid to post memes. You'll get paid to post astrology readings. You'll get paid money, for way more money than safe for work entertainment, than you will unsafe for work entertainment. And a lot of people don't know that. Like, you, like for you guys to like get famous doing X-rated stuff, because people tell me, why don't you get an OF? I'm like, it's not that much money. I would get more money on Patreon and Etsy, you know, than a OF, believe it or not. Like, you know, because there's too much free content out there too. So you got to be able to jig and finesse. It's not really worth it in the long run. I'm gonna get way more money selling my nail polish than you will selling cat on the internet. Long story short, and I'm like, I gotta make that a point because I feel like a lot of younger crowd feels a little pressure to join the OF industry, and it's not like the logistics is not what it cracks up to be. It's not what it is here. Where I feel like the young, and it's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. Do what you do. If you sexy, make money off of it. But if you have talent, even if you just like to doodle or draw pictures with whatever you're doing, that's going to make you more money in the long run. You'll eventually start drawing your pictures, you'll film it, you'll make your shorts out of your drawings, whatever it is, step by step. How to draw ugly things, how to draw the most weird picture. Okay, here's the science behind drawing something weird. Blah, 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 blah. And then eventually you're going to have products hit you up. Hey, we got markers. Can you sell our markers? And you get a certain percentage off of that, and then all of the products you start getting percentages off of over the years and whatnot. That's how you become a 19-year-old millionaire. Like, you know, you get your own store and whatnot once you understand business and how it works. You know, I feel like, yeah, a lot of you guys are unbothered. That's the gossip on you. And the gossip on you is you're really, really intelligent. Whatever you switch lanes in, some of you guys could have switched lanes from the actual industry and you went into maybe a different type of content creating. Maybe you're doing tarot cards, or maybe you're selling products, or, you know, whatnot. A lot of people are surprised by your brain level and the amount of things you can think to do here. You know, whatever you're doing. I know me, I want to be like, I'm like, that's why I started Venus RX. So I'm like, I'm going to just get started because I got a lot of scary stories. I want to be like a haunting. Like, you know, I'm like, yo, I want to travel to haunted places and stuff. And then I was seeing people do it on, here. They didn't go too far. They went to New Jersey. They went to track down the New Jersey drones. I think it was Mindseed. I was like fascinated by that. I'm like, what? I'm like, I want to go to haunted places. I'm like, I want to go to Salem. I want to I want to explore it. Devon, please tell me more. I'm putting that energy out there because I don't believe in evil eye. Every time I speak on something, it seems to come to fruition. Speak on it, and we got recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stronger here. A lot of you guys, the gossip on you is that you recharged and you came back stronger. You know, people tried to lock and load against you. Somebody wanted you stressed and in your emotions so you couldn't work. Somebody's like, you got a lot of people feeling like they ain't shit, like they nothing. They feel like nothing compared to you. Like first they felt so much more, they feel like they're nothing because they put so much value into nothing. And you guys got a lot out of something. You guys, you have substance, you have value, you have like a lot inside of you that people are impressed by here. You guys are going into the world and doing what you said you were going to do. You guys are highly impressive right now, like highly freaking impressive. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got blind date coming out here. Yes, somebody wanted to set you up on a blind date so that this person could screw you over, maybe call you out your name, belittle you, lead you on, do certain things to you. But now that you're not in anybody's network here. And it takes more than a person. Like nobody could come at you. You basically, because this is coming out under boundaries. So somebody is trying to send you on a blind date to sabotage you. They wanted to send somebody maybe with an STD towards you to give you a permanent STD. They wanted to send somebody towards you to bully you, to break your heart, to knock out the competition. They were willing to maybe pay this person, but now they're crying because maybe they paid quite a few people to try to come towards you to break your heart, and then they're crying because you're not that easy, and they are. Like they sent guys towards you. They felt like they knew would be able to get to you. Like they knew would be able to like have something with you here. And you're not falling for any of these guys. Like nobody, you don't want to F with nobody here. And they're crying in frustration. At first they blamed you because you didn't let anybody in. Now they're blaming themselves for spending all this money. They're like, this person don't let nobody in. How are they ever gonna find love and blah blah blah? Because they're gonna have to. You don't have to use the people like because this is people like messaging you online. I'm like, I don't really. Why are you messaging me on my trying to get with me in my YouTube comments? Why are you trying to message me on my Twitter? Like I don't even keep my inbox on TikTok or Twitter. All of my inboxes are closed. So you guys can be like that. You got strong boundaries because I'm aware that there's weird, envious people here. Like there's too many weirdos. And then once you start getting more attention online, I'm like, why the fuck would I talk to you? What like and why are you messaging me? Like, like why are you trying to talk to me romantically? Like you don't know how the world operates. Like you're a loser online. Like in my comments, asking me to meet you, go somewhere. Like, like you're a loser if you try to get with somebody in their YouTube comments. I feel like you guys got that type of mentality that people can't stand that because somebody honestly wanted to send somebody towards you to harm you or something here. Yeah, breadcrumbing, glow up here, breadcrumbing, giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully here. Somebody didn't want you to commit fully to your glow up, but you did. Or somebody wanted to have somebody breadcrumb you to stop your glow up. They realize energy is like, energy is thought, and when you have good thoughts, you look better and you're more vibrant and whatnot. Your overall appearance is better here. They thought they could end your glow up with like breadcrumbing, but you guys won't even go on a date. Like nobody's able to breadcrumb you because your boundaries are super strong. It's a strong, firm no. Why would you even talk to me? No. Like get out of here. No. And they're like upset because they like the gossip on you is your boundaries are high. You're not going out on any blind dates. You're not letting anybody distract you from your glow up. You're determined in life. You're determined to get everything you want out of life yourself. Somebody wanted you to rely on them so they could breadcrumb you. Like maybe like, hey, if you needed money for like liposuction, you wanted back lipo. They're like, I could give you that money, but then not give you that money. Or I could give you that money, maybe like I don't know, maybe they wanted to give you like $100 a week or something, or some weird price where you're like, no, pay for all of my ish. Like, somebody wished that you relied on other people so that people could slow down the process of whatever you needed to glow up here. Even if you guys wanted to leave the country, they wish that you relied on them to pay off your vacation and whatnot. A lot of you guys, you make your own money, boom, boom, and then you're on vacation. So it's like people, the gospel on you is people are trying to count the ways to enter you, to sabotage you, and then they're realizing that they don't have any entry and that, damn, they should have basically respected the time that they had with you because the only time they were able to sabotage you before is because you allowed them into your life, and you allowed them into your life not because you didn't have options, not because you can't make it to the top yourself, but because you're a professional person and you were networking, dating, not a regular person. You were either networking, dating, trying to make friends like a normal fucking person does. So these people are feeling like complete fucking weirdos for overly reading into what your motives was and feeling high off of that. Oh, they need me to get to the top. Oh, they trying to and it's like whatever. I will build over here and I will build by myself, and you guys are doing things like unbound here. Somebody just they want to undo it all with the unbothered and the energy vampire card coming out here. You're unbothered by people trying to suck up your energy. You guys are unbothered. They cannot stick a straw into you and suck your soul out. A lot of you guys, not only are you unbothered, you're easily amused. And people can see that. You're like too ha ha ha. And people are like, why are you like that? Why do you still have happiness and whatnot? Or you just have balanced emotions. It's like people are real live losers here. Because you know what it is like phony people get very confused by authentic people. Like they legit think you crazy at first because you guys could be sad, you could be happy, and it's not performative. So then they're like, wait, are you a sad person or a happy person? What mask did you pick? And it's like, you don't wear a mask. You go through it, you get over it, you move the hell. We got hustle mode. The gossip on you is that you're in hustle mode. You recharge and you started hustling, but you start hustling in a different way than they expected you to hustle in. And they're like, whoa, like I don't have, people don't have that drive, that hustle, the same creativity and whatnot as you have here. And the only thing they could have did is try to like make you feel like you weren't anybody, but people feel like they're not nothing. There's somebody here who wishes that they took the chance. Like with you, like, and they had like some sort of network or some sort of connection with you. It's basically you guys are completely out of their freaking circle. You're not in their realm of like, anybody they can reach. And that's the gossip. There's a lot of people you moved on from. That's like what happened to the collective. Where's the collective at? When are they coming back? You got commitment issues. Yeah, somebody could have also paid like some sort of spiritualist, and now it's backfiring on them here. Commitment issues, afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom. It's complicated here with the commitment issues. Yeah, somebody wants you to not commit to your hustle mode and whatnot. They want to bring you out of hustle mode by trying to make you feel like you're not cool enough. Like, okay, you're making a lot of money doing that, but it's not as cool as me. And you'd really be cool if you posted some booty pictures and then lose your whole account. Like, no, you don't need to do that. Check into what your account says. You can get paid off of the regular. Like, you guys, you real regular and you get a lot of money and you relate to a lot of people and you don't got to do the most here. Divine, please tell me more. But there's somebody who wants you to try. Somebody feels like a loser themselves. They feel like a loser for like, they want to undo the words and the things they said to you or about you here. It's like they felt like they approached you in such a inappropriate way. Like you guys, like, I don't know. Divine, please tell me more. Deja vu and the unbothered card here. Basically, people are remembering that you've always been unbothered. It's like, well, like like it's like you always been unbothered because it's coming out under the energy vampire and the unbothered card. People are remembering that you never gave a fuck. So like, why would they even try to make you give a fuck? They thought, and they feel like you are the gossip on you is you're not the person to bully because you don't give a fuck. People felt like you weren't the person to bully because, oh, you're all soft and timid. A lot of, like I said, phony people don't understand authentic people. They don't like, and the fact that we have a series of different emotions and you guys are okay with just letting people be them and say what they say and whatever. You don't argue a whole lot. You don't have to. You got a lot to do here with the hustle mode. You're like, all right, whatever. That person, and it's like, you really are right and whatever here. Like, it does, you don't get too caught up and you've been not bothered. It's like why they keep watching you just to realize you're never going to be bothered here. You never care. You never really gave a F. Even if you do, it's regular. You get mad, it's regular. You get like, I'm like, it's everything is real regular with you. If you envious, you like, oh, I'm jealous of that. I envy you. Like, you're the type of person that could be authentic and admit to your emotions. And this is the type of person, oh, I made them envious. Oh, yeah, I invoke emotions in other people. Like, and then they realize they try to invoke negative emotions in other people to feel a sense of power that they lack in their real lives. That's the only type of person that try to get somebody mad, like, because they want some sense of power over other people. You don't let people have that sense of power over you. You move on. They can't get you mad, can't get you upset, can't screw with you. And a lot of them just feel bad for trying to, because ultimately it just, you moved on from them. They're like, okay, they're losers here. Like, let me move away from these people. These people want to play. They like playing in people's faces. That's why. They like playing with people's emotions. That's why. You guys don't have to, well, if I was this and that, and I was more pretty or less pretty, or cousin to this and that, and maybe you should love me like how you love that girl, and you don't love me the same. You guys don't do all of that. It's like it is what it is. This person are who they are. I am who I am, and it is what it is, basically. F it, we ball. That's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.